Hey, good morning to everybody. Happy Monday. It's Daryl here. It is bright and freaking early, man. It's 3 a.m. here in Connecticut on the East Coast. Okay, here's the deal. I'm working on one or two other videos this morning. I'm working on a short video. I got some ideas, some things going on. And in the meantime, I wanted to get content out there this morning. I know that I watch in real time when I download videos each morning, and I see that there's people that, like, within the first 60 seconds, the first couple minutes, there's people that click on the videos, and I want to get content out there for you guys that watch that while I'm still working on these other, because my other videos aren't quite ready yet. So I wanted to do a quick video this morning, and this is what's on my mind this morning. All right, let me give you the whole picture here. How Trump lost this judgment in New York City, $355 million judgment. Okay. And there's this group, of course, of MAGA truck drivers that are all, they're starting to yell boycott. Whenever they have to stick up for their cult leader, they start doing this boycott thing. So there's this truck driver called Chicago Ray. And I've been looking into this guy this morning while I've been working on these other videos. I've been kind of perusing some of his content on Twitter. I'll have the link right down below of the main video where Chicago Ray is talking about his idea, his view of this whole situation here. So this is basically what's going on. This guy, Chicago Ray, he's a truck driver, and he claims that 95% or 99% or something ridiculous of truck drivers across the United States are for Donald Trump. He goes, okay, let me talk. This guy is an embarrassment to men my age, to men in general, to men my age, and to truck drivers. He is an embarrassment. I'm embarrassed that he is a fellow male American and I'm a truck driver. I drove a truck. I actually drove a truck. I drove two different kinds of trucks in New York City. I drove the newspaper trucks. I drove it from down here, from Connecticut down into New York City every day to deliver magazines, newspapers, and paperbacks. And then I also worked for a hardwood flooring company, and that's why I drove a flatbed full of like tile and hardwood flooring. I drove this company called Hoboken Wood Flooring. I don't think they're even in business anymore, but I used to drive the truck down to New York City. So I am a New York City, I'm a retired New York City truck driver. I've also done I've done a lot of things. I've done drafting. I work for architects. I'm an artist right now, but I consider myself still a truck driver. I still have my license and everything like that. And this guy is an embarrassment to truck drivers. So this is what he's saying. He's saying that 95, 97, 99% of truck drivers across the whole country are not going to deliver to New York City. Okay, so he's a Donald Trump fan, and he wants to make America great again. So this is just I don't even know where to start with this. Looking at this guy's picture, it's always these guys. You guys watch me every morning. I'm smiling. I'm happy. There's stuff that goes on in the news every day that's alarming. There's stuff that's but I always have a smile on my face. I don't get these MAGA guys. They always have a scowl. They're always like they always in their profile pics on Facebook or on Twitter or on anywhere they got this mean, like they're trying to be a big, bad, mean, tough guy. And this guy is wearing sunglasses. He's always got sunglasses on. He's driving an 18-wheeler at night with sunglasses on. Now, to me, it's just, it's stupid and it's a little dangerous, but they always look like this. They always got the scowl. He's got the goatee, that was in fashion, maybe 20 years ago. And the scowl and the reflective sunglasses, the tough guy look and everything. What a freaking joke, man. This guy is an embarrassment to Generation X males like me and to truck drivers. So he's saying that he's talked to at least 10 other truck drivers that are not going to deliver. They're saying they're not going to do. What they say they're going to do and what they actually do are two different things, in my opinion. But they're all angry because of this judgment against Donald Trump. All right, so they say they're not going to deliver to New York City. This is the thing too. They say, this is they love the country, and we want to make America great again. But but what are they talking about doing? They're talking about denying Americans their needed, like, clothes, food, medical supplies. That's their answer to this. They claim to love America, but because there was a ruling against their cult leader, they say, he says that Trump is innocent. Trump, it's just, this is political interference, he says. Like the whole thing with Stormy Daniels, how he was caught, or the thing in Georgia where he was on the phone actually asking the Raffensperger to come up with votes. Cold busted. And this guy just ignores all that. Donald, it's just election interference. Trump has never done anything wrong or anything illegal or anything like that. So him and other truck drivers are claiming they're not going to deliver to New York City. So they claim to love this country. But if somebody dares call out or tries to have their cult leader account for the stuff he's done wrong, they do this boycott thing. This is the thing that bothers me, though. There's millions and millions of people in New York City. There's Republicans, there's Democrats, there's independents, there's a vast number of people that don't even pay attention to politics. And guys like this claim to love America and want to make America great again. But because their co-leader, a billionaire, is being called out and being taken to task, being fined for what he did wrong, they're willing to punish millions of Americans living in New York City that have nothing to do with this. So all these even if this thing ever came to fruition, which I doubt it will, what they say they're going to do and what they're going to do. But then again, that's what I thought with January 6th. So, this is the thing that I find ridiculous. They say that they love America and they want to make America great again. But yet, by doing this, by cutting off, this, just because whatever happened in New York City to Donald Trump in this courtroom, they're willing to supposedly punish millions of New Yorkers, denying them their food, their deliveries, clothing deliveries, medical supplies. Just basically, their idea is to cut off this whole part of the country because their cult leader was fined $355 million. And that's their idea of making the country great again. Now, that's just one of the things that I just find ridiculous about guys like Chicago Ray. I'm going to be back later with some more videos. Like I said, this was just kind of an opinion that when I saw this guy's post on Twitter. It'll be right down. It'll be the first link down below so you guys could watch it. This guy's a joke. Like I said, wearing sunglasses at night, he's an embarrassment. He's an embarrassment to Generation X guys like me, and he's an embarrassment to truck drivers. I'll be back later with some more videos. You guys have a good Monday.